Good morning and welcome back to DR Sports for another edition of Good Morning Qatar. Myself and Flex, how are you doing, mate?
I'm good. This is our anniversary. 1 week out here we've been.
Mate.
It doesn't. I couldn't remember the days that happened, but I looked today and we've been here a week already. Where's it gone?
Flown by.
Where's it gone, bro?
It's flown by, and I hope you guys are enjoying it at home. The positive comments that we've been receiving, especially on this show us that we're doing something right. So we're going to carry on for you. Big up to Adidas as well for hooking up.
100%, man.
Flex with the Japan shirt.
I got a nice little couple packages. I know you got some stuff as well, and I'm sure while we're out here, they'll keep coming. Yeah, I got a nice. I've been adopted into the Japan stable after the luck that I brought them. Didn't work for Ghana yesterday.
Absolutely.
But yeah, nice little collab here. This shirt.
Yeah, big up to Soccer Locker for my one. They do amazing shirts. You were looking at what they do yesterday. The Jamaicas, the '98 Brazils, the Netherlands.
I need that 98 reggae boys.
Big up to Soccer Locker as well. And if you're enjoying the content that we're making for you, remember, smash that like button. It's free. Man. It doesn't cost you a thing. Make sure you comment as well and subscribe to DR Sports if you haven't already. Right, let's have a look back at yesterday's games before we preview the ones today. An emotional one for Mbolo, scoring the winner for Switzerland against Cameroon. His country of birth, his brother was on the other team as well. So can you imagine what he must have been going through when he scored that goal yesterday?
Yeah, a lot of natives to Cameroon I've seen on social media sort of disgracing him a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
He didn't celebrate though.
No, he didn't celebrate. No, they mean just in the first place, just of doing that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people who think that, you know, whether it's England it happens to or players go to other nations, they think they should stay with their motherland, but also not just go back to their home nation because they think they might get a World Cup and not with a bigger nation, because you get it the both way rounds. But yeah, I think he dealt with that well, considering he's there to play and to win the game. And you know, his parents would have been obviously absolutely fuming, but then on one hand their son scored a World Cup and there are their other son at the expense of their other son. So not everything's as black and white like that in football, and some things in life are just kind of a bit grey, and I think that's what that is. But Cameroon, man, in the first half, we've seen it quite a lot. You know, you don't take your chances. The same in the Belgium game. These flies. Who did Belgium play first again?
Belgium played.
So many games I can't remember.
Ooh, not
Belgium.
sure.
Everyone's going in the comments going mad. It's annoying me now. I really want to know. Belgium played
Canada.
Belgium played Canada. That's it. And Canada were all over them, and then missed the penalty as well. So when you don't score on these big teams, they can come back to hurt you. But Switzerland are that team that just keep going and they just fight. They find a way. There's no one in their team that like they stand out, and I can't wait to see them. But collectively as a group, they're always quite strong.
Absolutely, yeah.
So yeah, good for them.
And if you don't score goals, you don't win games.
Simple.
Uruguay yesterday played South Korea. Unbelievable when you hear that there was no shots on target for the whole game. I think it's the first time in World Cup history. Suarez couldn't score. Darwin, obviously Cavani came off the bench as well.
Have a chat with your boy.
I don't know. I need to. He looked chaotic. He looked dangerous though. But I'm fed up of seeing these 0-0s, Flex.
Yeah, there's a few 0-0.
No more 0-0s.
We have been treated in some of the games though. I think it hasn't been all drab. Exactly.
And then the other game yesterday, Portugal against Ghana. Now,
yes.
You were at this game. The Ghana fans were absolutely furious at full time.
Yeah.
They even grabbed. I saw one lady grab the foam off the mic.
She grabbed the phone off the mic in rage, mate.
Ronaldo disgracing a cheat.
Yeah.
It was wrong. The penalty was
Why do you think they got the penalty?
It's not a penalty. When is the goal? What is the VAR? When is the goal? What's the VAR?
Do you think it was because it's Ronaldo? That's why they give it?
This is instant cheat. Next time you go sit up.
No, it's on here. She pulled the mic off.
They weren't happy with Ronaldo. A lot of people don't like Ronaldo. It is what it is. But he broke another record. And for the Portuguese nation, even some people who don't like Ronaldo, you have to just respect what he's done for the game. Do you know what I'm saying? And he's broken another record, scoring in 5 World Cups, which is just... He's the only person to do it.
Yeah.
So even though he hasn't won the World Cup, for him, you know what Ronaldo's like. It's all about personal accolades. 100%.
As big,
and he was pretty poor for the game.
Yeah.
It was very similar to what De Bruyne said about himself. He was like, I didn't even play good. I shouldn't even got this man of the match just because of the name.
Yeah.
That's why. I think he got the penalty because of the name as well.
The sponsorship.
Yeah, exactly.
Clever, right?
Exactly.
And then the game that I went to last night was an absolute feisty one, man. It was basically a fight for the first half in between Brazil and Serbia. And when you look at the score as well, oh, snap.
Look at this guy.
Man, no.
Listen, man.
Look at this guy.
There's a new guy in
Look at
town.
this guy.
There's a new... No, sit down. I'm not taking the piss. There's a new guy in town, yeah? I'm here. I've arrived. I'm in Qatar, right? I'm glad to be here. Continue.
Oh, thank you.
Nice of you to join us, you know. You know what I mean? You get all the hard work, you know, get the leg work, let us find out what's what, where to go. And then he comes like, once you guys have sorted all that out, then I'll make it out here.
Of our own thing. It's crazy.
But yeah, as you can see, Don Robbie has joined us as well.
The Don is here.
Yes.
Hashtag that in the comments.
100%.
The Don has arrived.
He's back, mate. He's back.
He got a nice, comfy business class flight over. we were in economy, by the way.
Squashed in like sardines at the back, mate.
Yeah, little sardine can. So big up to Robbie, man.
And big up to Laurie as well, because that is the reason why.
That's why Robbie's here. Because Laurie's on the mend. Hopefully he's back home very soon. So it's great to see Robbie here.
I spoke to Daryl the other day, Laurie's son, and he said that even from his hospital bed, he's been watching the content. And he's loving it. He's on a vibe as well.
If you're watching this, Laurie, we're with your brother. Yeah. It's all good, bro. Take care of yourself. Serbia, absolute fight, a dog fight in that first half with Brazil, and then the quality shone through. Richarlison arguably scoring the best goal so far of the World Cup with that scissor kick from the edge of the box. But Neymar's injury, I mean, have you seen the pictures of his ankle?
I've seen the pictures. I've also seen the news from today of the reports from the Brazil camp. They're saying he's absolutely fine.
But do you believe that, though? Because I think that is maybe... Don't worry, guys. We've got to keep the morale up. Yeah. Neymar's fine, but I think
he might miss the next couple of training sessions or something. He might not start the next game. But what I'm saying is I don't think his World Cup's over. Yeah. I think, obviously, impact injury, where he's rolled his ankle and it looked bad. Straight away after, really swollen. They'll get him
injections, ice,
whatever it is. His swelling will go down within a day or two. He might miss today's training, probably be all right the next day.
Yeah, well, there you go. There were the games yesterday. Another great set of 4 matches. Let's talk about today's games, but before we do that, let's talk about Lee and Abby's predictions for these games in the Who Knows Wins DR Sports prediction battle. Let me just get these up now. So Lee and Abby, if I'm really honest, they haven't been very precise so far, have they? They've been getting a few wrong, right? And this is another opportunity today for them to turn it around. So the focus today is England versus America, as you guys know. Half-time result, Abby's gone for a draw, Lee's gone for an England to be leading at half-time. Let's not forget the last time these two played each other in a World Cup was 1-1. And the headline on the Washington Post the next day was USA wins a draw against England.
They've developed as a football country nation since then. They have since then. They ain't going to make that mistake again.
No more Clint Dempsey, even though he was a baller. But they got some more now.
Brian McBride and that.
Abby and Lee obviously both gone for an England win. Both teams to score yes. So they do think that the USA will score over 2.5 goals. Both gone for yes. USA to receive over 2.5 cards. Lee's gone for yes. Abby, no. This might have a little derby feel to it. Yeah. These guys know each other, a couple Prem guys as well, so there could be a few tackles flying in, which we love to see. Yeah. And Harry Kane to score any time. Abby, what do you reckon she said?
No, she said. Bet she said no, never, no chance. Obviously, she's gone with he will score.
And what do you reckon Lee Judges has gone with?
He's gone with. He's wrote in his own thing. He's wrote in his own criteria where you can't even input that. That's what he's done.
Never isn't even.
Never, and no way will I celebrate that disgrace and cheat.
Yeah.
And I hope he doesn't do it again.
I him on the sofa during the Euros last year, and Harry Kane scored. I turned around, and Lee was.
Yeah, he legitimately
no emotion.
He's gone too far past it now, where he can't not stick to his guns.
Let's quickly go through the daily shootout. £2,000 up for grabs. Abby's gone for a Wales win against Iran, a Senegal win against Qatar, a Netherlands win against Ecuador, and an England win against the USA. Lee, Wales to beat Iran. He's gone for a draw with Qatar, Senegal. I can't agree with you there, fella. Unfortunately, I do think Senegal wiped the floor with the Qatarians. And he's gone for a Netherlands win against Ecuador and England to beat the USA. So interesting predictions there. Play along at home. Smash that link in the description to join the gang, and also make sure that you get involved by playing with as much or as little as £1. Yes, £125,000 up for grabs. You don't even need to know You don't even need to get them all right.
Don't need to get them all right, man.
So scan the QR code on the screen now. There's two ways that you can do it, either the link in the description or scan it on your phone now to get involved. Right, let's go back to today's games. Flex, Qatar, Senegal. This is the first meeting of any kind between the teams, whilst it's also the first time Senegal are ever facing a host nation in the World Cup.
Yeah, obviously saw the Qataris for the opening game. I think they massively lack the quality, which is understandable.
It was evident, wasn't it?
Given it's their first ever World Cup as well, and you know the size of the country.
Well, they didn't register a single shot on target.
Unbelievable, yeah. They were really, really poor, and I don't see that changing against Senegal, to be honest with you.
Well, if it doesn't change, you've led me on beautifully here. If it doesn't change, it will be the first time since 1966 that a side fails to land a single shot on target in consecutive World Cup games. And the last time that happened, the USA against Czech Republic and Italy in 2006.
Wow.
So that could even benefit England,
Unwanted
that
record,
stat. Ismail Sarr has had more shots and created more chances than any other Senegal player against Netherlands on match day one. I was at that game. He had a couple of really good chances.
Good player, man.
With the winger being involved in 47% of their total attempts in the match. Quick prediction on that, I'm going to go for a resounding Senegal win.
Yep, 3-0 Senegal.
3-0. I'll join you. 3-0 on there. The next one we're going to preview now is Netherlands versus Ecuador. The third meeting between Holland and Ecuador. The only two previous ones were a 1-0 win for Netherlands and then a 1-1 draw. The Netherlands kept a clean sheet in each of the last 4 World Cup games, the longest ever run in the competition. The last nation to keep 5 in a row.
5 in
Have
a
a
row?
little guess. It's not a big team.
The last to keep 5 in a row, what?
Clean
sheets.
In the World Cup.
Brazil.
Switzerland.
Oh,
Between
Switzerland.
2006 and 2010.
Wow.
The Netherlands boss, Louis van Gaal.
Louis van Gaal,
we have to say that every time. Has lost none of his 8 World Cup matches in charge. That is some record. 6 wins out of 8.
That's unbelievable. And he done a really nice touch in a press conference as well. There was a Senegalese journalist who said, I'm just starting out, I'm a new journalist. I don't have a question for you, Louis, but I want to take this opportunity to say how much I respect you. I love what you've done for the game, and it's an honour to kind of be here. And he listened to the translation. He goes, you know what? I'm going to give you a big fat hug. And he did. He left his seat, walked around, took loads of pictures and give him a big hug. It was just a nice moment.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, proper character, Louis van Gaal, man.
Proper football character.
Yes.
You know?
Yes.
Season.
Yeah, but nice game, no tasty game, that.
For sure. Davy Klaassen and Cody Gakpo scored the goals against Senegal. Netherlands had 2 different players scoring the World Cup appearance since the first time since Wim Jonk and Gaston Toumont against Saudi Arabia in '94. And also Depay, Memphis, is the only player to score in both of his first 2 World Cup games for the Netherlands. Hasn't scored yet, but hopefully he does if you're him as well. Wales versus Iran, the early kickoff today. This is just the second ever meeting between the two teams. 10 of Wales' 14 goals at the last 3 tournaments, Euros and World Cup, have been scored by Gareth Bale or Aaron Ramsey as a goal scorer or an assist provider. Bale got the penalty to get them a draw. As we've said, such a clutch player. A lot of debates go around at the minute. Is he the best or the most successful British player of all time?
He's up there.
It's a very good debate.
It's very slept on because he's been inactive at the top level for a little while. People just kind of forget how good he was in his prime and what he actually has won in his career. And the games he's come through in internationally and club-wise, so he's definitely up there. Wales, I think, beat Iran. Obviously, England smashed Iran, the golfing class. I think Wales just about get it done. They won't smash them like England did. And Iran won't play as badly as they did against England, but it'll be a lot closer game. But I think Wales nick it, maybe 1-0.
Okay. Well, Tarami, who scored against England, 2 goals against England, is now the joint top scorer.
Crazy.
With 2 goals. So if he gets another one, he's buzzing. Right, let's go to the late game at the Al Bayt Stadium, which we will be at tonight. 10 o'clock kickoff. England versus the USA. This is the third meeting at the World Cup between the two teams. USA winning 1-0 in 1950, and then that 1-1 draw that I previously mentioned in 2010. England won 3-0 the last time they faced USA. I was actually at that game. It was my first ever England game in 2018. The scorers on that day, Trent Alexander-Arnold.
Well, he won't be scoring today, will he?
Well, you never know. Might come on.
Yeah, you
Might
never
come
know.
on. And Callum Wilson scored. There was an own goal in that game as well. England had 2 players aged 21 or younger, Jude Bellingham and Saka, score in a World Cup match for the first time when they beat Iran. No England player has ever scored in consecutive World Cup appearances when aged 21 or younger, apart from, have a little guess, 1998?
Michael Owen.
Yes, exactly. And if you don't score goals, you don't
win games, lad.
Oh, that's great. Timothy Weah, the son of George Weah. We were chatting about him.
Timbo.
He was, he scored against Wales, didn't he, in the first game? He's scored 2 in his last 4 for the USA, as many as he had in the first 22 appearances for his country.
Yes.
Since Clint Dempsey did the same in 2014.
Tough game, man. Tough game.
Derby feeling, I think.
Yeah.
There's the political, the social element.
Yeah. They'll be up for it. They'll have good energy. I went to the Wales-USA game. Did USA impress me? They did all right in the first half. They imposed themselves on a really poor Wales performance in the first half. Their energy was good. They didn't have that final bit of quality. And then second half, they were trash against Wales, and Wales stepped up. They were.
No, it's honest. Honesty from Flex.
Yeah, 100%. And because my boy Alexis and that, like you said about the rivalry, he's been talking smoke about this game for a long time. So I hope we jam it on the Americans, to be honest with you. They need a little bit of a humbling. Alexis has been giving it that whole, we're this now, we're that, we're amazing, we're this, because, Aronson's in the Prem, Jesse Masters in the Prem, Tyler Adams, and, all this stuff. Dude. All of that's fine. And do you know what? I've got a lot of respect for the MLS. Working a lot of it on it last season and seeing that it's such a rapidly growing league and the quality's going up 100%. So they will give us a good game. It's going to be nothing like Iran, but I still think we win quite comfortably in the end. I'm going to say 2-0.
See, I don't think this is as comfortable as people might think. Yes, England scored 6 in the first game, but the USA do seem to step it up.
They'll be on it. They'll be on it.
They are aware of the rivalry between the two countries as well, and it means more. They're very patriotic, obviously.
They were right. I just think 2-0 in the end, but it will be close. I'm saying
2-0
it will be hard.
Be a great result, and it boosts up the goal difference, and it sends England through to the next round, doesn't it? So don't forget, the best place to be throughout the World Cup, but tonight especially, is obviously with us at the game, the watch along back home. But also, I can't lie, I'm looking forward to seeing the Barstool Sports clips for this game tonight. I know our guy Troops and our guy Expressions are out there.
Expressions is going to be absolutely trolling
on, though. I can't
in
wait
their
to
faces.
See them clips.
100%, man.
Yeah. Right, as we said at the start, please like the video, guys. We're out here delivering you amazing content, if we do say so ourselves. Make sure you comment as well with your thoughts and predictions for the game. And of course, we'll be back the same time tomorrow. And don't forget, the fan cams will be belters tonight, won't they, after the game? I can't even imagine the kind of scenes we're going to see. And the Don is going to be with us as well for this game.
Yes, exactly. England game, everyone's in the house. So, keep it tuned to DR. And hopefully we get that W over the Americans. Americans will see you there.
Mother trucker, dude.
DR Sports is entering the metaverse. Welcome to Habbo. Come play games and chat about the latest football drama. Meet up with friends, meet new people, and have a great time. I'll be there on special VIP days. Click the link or go to the website at habbo.com.